Right then, on today's Liverpool News Daily, we're going to run the rule over some cracking stories. Liverpool are in advanced talks to snap up Manchester United's £80 million target. Furthermore, Pep Guardiola has weighed in with his prediction ahead of the Manchester United versus Liverpool clash. What's the sequence of the events? Stay tuned to find out. Welcome. We've got some thrilling Liverpool news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Liverpool updates. Liverpool appear to be stealing a march on Manchester United as they enter advanced talks for Crystal Palace's midfield sensation Adam Wharton. While the Eagles are holding out for a hefty £80 million fee, Arne Slot seems keen to bolster his ranks with the young England international despite rival interest from Chelsea. It is a bold statement of intent from the Reds, looking to secure one of the Premier League's brightest talents before the summer window officially swings open. Beyond the midfield, the club is also reportedly weighing up a move for Bournemouth's Marco Senesi, who could arrive on a free transfer to shore up the backline. Although Tottenham are also circling for the Argentine defender, Wharton himself remains refreshingly grounded, telling the press he is purely focused on his own development under his current coaching staff. Balancing high-profile acquisitions with such composed characters could be the masterstroke Slot needs to ensure the Anfield Trophy cabinet remains well-stocked next season. Do you think £80 million is a fair price for Wharton, or should the Reds look elsewhere to strengthen the squad? Moving on from our previous look at the league leader's latest exploits, all eyes now shift toward a seismic clash at Old Trafford that could redefine the battle for the top four. Liverpool travel to the Lions' Den prepared to contest a fixture that carries far more weight than mere historical bragging rights or regional pride. With Arne Slot's men currently trailing the Red Devils by the narrowest of margins, a victory in Manchester would see us leapfrog our rivals and secure a definitive grip on that coveted third position. The Anfield faithful are bracing themselves for a cauldron of noise, yet there is a quiet confidence that our boys can withstand the pressure and silence the home crowd once again. However, the matchday preparations have been somewhat dampened by the heartbreaking confirmation that our talismanic Egyptian king, Mohamed Salah, will miss this vital encounter due to a muscle strain. To lose such a generational talent on the eve of a match of this magnitude is undoubtedly a massive blow to the intricate attacking blueprints Slot has perfected this season. The spotlight now intensifies on the broad shoulders of Alexander Isak, who must carry the weight of our offensive ambitions and prove he can be the clinical edge we so desperately require. It is time for Isak to demonstrate that this Liverpool frontline remains a terrifying prospect for any defender, even when our primary magician is forced to watch from the sidelines. Adding an extra layer of intrigue to this boiling pot of rivalry, Manchester City's Pep Guardiola has offered his own sophisticated perspective on the tactical chess match awaiting us. The Catalan genius, never one to shy away from a deep tactical breakdown, admitted he is fascinated to see how Slot reconfigures the squad without his most potent and reliable weapon. Guardiola views this particular trip to Old Trafford as the ultimate litmus test for the resilience and maturity of the system Slot has implemented during his impressive debut campaign. When a manager of Pep's stature weighs in with such curiosity, it only serves to heighten the global anticipation for what promises to be a masterclass in modern, high-stakes football. Guardiola has daringly predicted a tightly contested stalemate, suggesting that neither side will be willing to blink first in such a high-pressure and unforgiving environment. He pointed out that the absence of Lisandro Martinez in the United ranks creates a specific vulnerability that our rapid, vertical transitional play is perfectly designed to exploit. The battle for supremacy in the engine room will likely dictate the entire rhythm of the afternoon, as both teams fight tooth and nail for every single blade of grass. Despite the hosts' recent run of decent form, there is a prevailing sense that the Merseyside mental fortitude is strong enough to snatch a defining result in hostile territory. We must also acknowledge the significant cracks appearing in the United rearguard, which is currently decimated by a rather unfortunate injury crisis under the guidance of Michael Carrick. Without the commanding presence of Matthijs de Ligt or the experience of Luke Shaw, their defensive line appears increasingly fragile and ripe for the picking by our creative maestros. On our end, with Alisson Becker remaining a significant doubt for the starting 11, we are all looking toward Freddie Woodman to deliver a composed and commanding performance between the sticks. Exploiting these clear defensive gaps while remaining compact at the back will be the fundamental key if the Reds are to leave Manchester with all 3 points. As we approach the final straight of this exhilarating 2025-26 campaign, the demand for absolute consistency and nerves of steel has never been more apparent for everyone involved. Securing a win today would serve as a thunderous declaration that the Arne Slot era is ready to restore our domestic dominance and bring the glory days back to Anfield. This storied rivalry has a magical way of producing late drama and legendary moments that resonate far beyond the city of Liverpool and across the entire sporting world. Let us stand united behind the lads as they fight for the pride of the port city and look to cement our rightful place among Europe's elite once again. Do you believe Alexander Isak has what it takes to replicate Salah's legendary impact at Old Trafford and fire us to victory tonight? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Carrying that momentum forward, the focus shifts to the tactical ingenuity of Arne Slot as he masterfully navigates a defensive injury crisis that could have easily derailed our season. With the likes of Connor Bradley and Joe Gomez facing spells on the treatment table, local lad Curtis Jones has selflessly stepped into an unfamiliar right-back role to help secure massive victories over Everton and Crystal Palace. These vital results have seen the Reds climb to 4th in the Premier League table, putting us within touching distance of confirming our return to the Champions League elite. It is truly remarkable to witness such a seamless transition, proving that the spirit within the Anfield dressing room remains unbreakable under our new Dutch leadership. Slot has been full of admiration for the midfielder's bravery, noting that while the positional switch is still a work in progress, Jones's composure under pressure has been absolutely top drawer. The gaffer emphasized that Curtis's natural instinct to take risks and demand the ball is exactly what gives us an edge as we prepare for a high-stakes trip to Old Trafford this Sunday. A win against our fiercest rivals would see us leapfrog them into 3rd place, and with Jones expected to keep his starting berth, the stage is set for another heroic shift in the backline. With a massive 3 points on the line, do you believe Curtis Jones is currently our most underrated asset in this push for the top 3? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you're a true Liverpool fan, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's meet again soon to discuss the greatest club, Liverpool. See you next time. See you soon.